Here's the example. I was working for a German company that is producing printing machines about 10, 15 years ago. And there was still a printing market. I was working with the leadership team. I was introducing, the 8 steps of change, Kotter, and I was introducing tools and models, how we can actually run this change together. And everybody knew how it works technically. They did have the knowledge, like I give the knowledge here to you. And then 1 year later, all of a sudden the printing market broke down, which meant that their customers, their market, and the competitors' market along with them was all gone. All of a sudden, the internet took away the market for paper, for printed paper. And so all the competitors in the market were struggling. This is the time when they had to, all of a sudden, that was the Mercedes-Benz of, printing world in Germany. They were really, really successful. People were having long-term employment contracts there. No delayering at all. And then all of a sudden, from one day to another, the market breaks down and they have to delayer their people. They have to actually delayer their own colleagues in the leadership team. So out of 15 leaders in this team, all of a sudden, we now had only 7 or 8. The others were gone. From now to then, they didn't have the business anymore. And they were saying, oh my God, when I look in the mirror every morning, have I personally done enough to prepare for the situation? So it wasn't their leader who blamed them. It wasn't their colleagues who blamed them. Nobody blamed them except for they themselves. I blamed myself for not questioning my thinking early enough, for not doing enough in order to drive the changes that are needed. All of a sudden, turns out they all had solutions in their drawers for alternative products, but they had never discussed them openly. So they were really deeply moved by what had happened. And this, for me, was the time in my life when I realized change management is not a nice to have. This is existential. It is so vital for you to be open, observe what's going on around you, build trust with the people around you so you can talk honest, and be courageous enough to address and go to places where normally people would not habitually go from, being successful already. Just question your success early and build new models of thinking and working and products before any crisis comes. This is probably the most important leadership task. So this is why we're here, and we want to learn how to do this. We want to learn how to reflect in a way that brings me into a thinking out of the box style, that enables me to talk with others and get them on board for the changes that I'm trying to push here. This is what we're doing. This is the content of our training here. Now, I'm looking forward to discussing and sharing with you and hearing from your experiences. And because today's world is not only about traditional change management, like doing the 8 steps of Kotter, it's very much about how to go it the agile way, how to do it Scrum way, how to do it, sprint way. And, getting people doing things without already knowing the full answer, without already having the full vision. But it takes this mindset that I just outlined, even for those approaches. And so this is a good preparation for both traditional and modern change. Looking forward to hearing your questions and discussing with you more. Bye for now.